the 9th graduation ceremony of KC University taking place at the Chancellor's Pavilion.
To address the congregation, Vice Chancellor Sir.
Madam Chancellor, today we are doing our best to make sure that we are producing graduates who are able to be problem solvers. Our graduates are clearly distinguishable in the job market. Thank you very much, and may God continue blessing our graduates. Thank you.
Graduating class of 2021, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, good morning. I am delighted to join you today as we honor the graduating class of 2021 and welcome you to this unique and second virtual graduation ceremony. This is indeed a defining moment for all students across the globe graduating this year, and specifically for KC University. Today, 1,369 students are receiving their award, among them 15 doctorate and 24 master's degrees. Can we give an applause? I wish to congratulate this group of graduates and wish them well. The university is graduating 15 doctorate degrees today, and I'm particularly delighted to note that of those 15 who will receive these PhDs, 8 are women. I share in your joy, and with those few remarks, may God bless you, may God bless KC University, and may God bless Kenya.
Madam Chancellor, it is time now to confer degrees and award diplomas and certificates of KC University by the Chancellor.
Doctor of Philosophy in Literature, Florence Nyarenchi. Title, Identity Border Crossings in Films About Africa, an analysis of Hotel Rwanda, shooting dogs, and sometimes in April. Supervisors, Dr. George Obara Nyandoro and Dr. Evans Mecha.
I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of KC University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you power to read and do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I have a message for you. to you all. I have a message for you Congratulations, he has done it for you, and you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Oh, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Say what the Lord has done for you. Congratulations. God is good. Them say that I can never be all that I see. I've seen that God is greater than that. Who can battle with the Lord? No, nobody. Who can change his mind around me? Through many years, in many ways.
We want to recognize the family of Madam Doctor. Is it good? Yes. Madam Doctor Florence Nyarenchi.
I want to speak in Kiswahili because my sister took all the English away from the former. So I want to talk in Kiswahili. Kwa jina naitwa Jane Mora Nyarenchi. With me, I have my other sisters here. I want to introduce them to you. May I congratulate my sister kwa kazi nzuri amefanya. Na tena wacha niambie wageni friends wenye mmemsupport, nawaambia asante sana kwa kazi yenu nzuri.
I congratulate my sister for what she has done. Actually, there is something that I reminded her. My father, when he was alive, there is one thing he always wanted us to achieve: excellence. And in particular, having a doctor in his home.
Wow.
Maybe he had a vision, and that vision has now been achieved. Another thing that he always talked about, which Florence, I proposed to her, you should go and buy a Mercedes Benz. He used to say that, you know, somebody who has gone to school properly, a doctor, what he does, he buys a very good car in the name of a Mercedes Benz. Akienda kwa petrol station, anaangalia attendant, anamwambia jaza mafuta hapo. Mafuta inawekwa, and then he goes off. That is the kind of life my father wished us to live in. So congratulations.
Si ameongea vizuri? Let us appreciate him namna hii. Taka hii ilikuwa ya Nyayo, lakini siku hizi tuko na hii. We'll also wish to recognize the Magunde family. I know you are here. Brother Meshak.
Guests. Dr. Florence, the lady whom I adore very much, and because of her excellence and how much she has achieved in her life, I know our family is going to follow the Nyayo style to achieve that goal as well. In fact, you know, you have no idea how happy I am, how proud I am that we have a doctor in our family.
Mimi ndugu ya Dr. Nyarenchi. Simu kilipata njiani Nasema yule ni ndugu ya Nyarenchi. Ndio hata ninapopita watu wananipea ile heshima, lakini I'm very happy and humbled that you have all come to give a word to my sister, which is very encouraging. So as I said, my name is Isaiah. I will bring to Alan.
Kwa majina naitwa Jacqueline Mogaka. Na mimi nawashukuru sana na tumefurahia pia kuwa na daktari kwa familia yetu. Na tunamshukuru Mungu sana.
Sio maneno hawakuwa nje sema roho yangu hiyo ndio. Sama dia tani stanya woke ceremia. Kaira ni gindi amu. So konyora kunyita hito. Yamu.
Yaani nimefurahi mpaka hata sijui niongee nini. Nashukuru umekuja kuona, nasema asante. Tuko na mwenzangu, mzee wangu. Haya anaweza simama awasalimie.
Madam Florence, asante. Umeonyesha barabara, hata watoto mahali wako wanasema watafuata nyayo. Umewapatia changamoto ya maana sana. Sasa wamesema watasonga.
Hamjambo. Profesa, doctors, na wengine mko hapa. Asante sana. Musa huyu mpaka amefikia kwa hiyo kiwango. Florence, doctor. Ujaribu sana ufanye nini? Na wewe uwe profesa kama yule.
Ladies first from KU. Tumpigie makofi ya doctor. Kumbe hii ndio mmezoea. Tuchape hii 1 2 3. Again. Karibu sana Dr. Ann.
Habari zenyu? Salimiani hivi, unajua nimefika Kisii. Mimi naitwa Wamboi. Na kwetu watu wanasalimiana. Uhoro waku unasema ni kwega.
Ni kwega mno.
Sasa sisi tumekuja hapa kwa sababu ya Dr. Florence. Na sasa nataka kuwaambia officially namba yako ya simu vile umemsave ubadilishe. Sasa ubadilishe uite Dr. Florence. Kwa sababu Mungu amembariki. And I want to say the truth. She is very, very intelligent student. And she has done a very quality document. Your mother here is a very diligent person. Yani yeye hachezi na maisha. Ameiva. Pigieni makofi. So we are very proud. Thank you, supervisors, for the beautiful work we've done, and congratulations. And I want to sit down by saying this: in this life, you will either be an example or a warning.
Jambo nyote. Mimi naitwa Muremi. Alipoajiriwa ni mimi alikuta huko. Niliona hiyo obedience yake, niliona hiyo dedication yake, niliona hiyo kujitolea kwa kazi yake. Kwa sababu yani vile anafanya kazi hachezi, na hapo ninaamini na ninawaambieni ukweli, kwa sababu yeye alinikuta mimi ndio nikamuonyesha kazi vile inaendelea KU. Mpaka sasa ninaweza kusema daktari ameiva. Ameiva mwenyewe, hata ile kazi ambayo najua anafanya vizuri sana. We are very happy for you people for allowing us to come and celebrate her.
I want to congratulate Dr. Florence for her effort, very many ending, and now I want to welcome her to a new beginning. She has been commissioned to be. Thank you very much.
I think it would be not if I say I came a complete person. I just didn't come alone. Let us say I want to also.
Dr. Florence, congratulations. Courtesy of Dr. Munanda, I've known you, and for the short time you've interacted, I can say you've really worked for this. God has given it to you. Congratulations, and may God bless you.
My name is Monanda Stephen Makoyo. One, I want to thank first the husband to Madam Dr. Florence, Mr. Elijah. I've known him for a very short period of time, but I've known him to be a rare species of man. very many of us who come, especially from the western part of Kenya, would have wished to have ourselves higher than our own wives in terms of every aspect of the family growth. But I'm very happy to find a man who believes in women.
Amen.
It's very rare. Children to Dr. Florence, you have an example in a father and a mother. We wish that you emulate your father and mother in terms of family values. Number two, I have known Florence for just a few years, and I have seen her cry many times, very many times in the office. And I will also tell her that it is not easy, my sister. I also had supervisors who sometimes, or most of the time, rubbish what I thought was the right thing to do. So we cried throughout the journey. She has walked through the journey. It has not been easy. There are things you are taught not through writing or defending the thesis, but through experience. One such thing is resilience and patience. I wish her well and the family well. Thank you so much.
Tupigie ile yetu tatu nzuri. 1, 2, 3. Again, we thank you.
Ningependa kuwasalimu nyinyi nyote, hamjambo.
Hatujambo.
Kama ulivyosikia, mimi jina langu ni Profesa Githinji na nimefurahi sana kuja kwenye sherehe hii ya rafiki yetu Daktari Florence, na ningependa kukuambia hongera sana. Kwa hivyo, kwa sababu yeye ni mwana fasihi, nakumbuka kuna huyu anaitwa Achebe ambaye alisema nini? If a child washes his hands,
and eat with the elders.
Hiyo. Sasa wewe daktari, utakuwa na wanafunzi ambao utawasimamia. Utafanya nini kuhakikisha ya kwamba ulipoahidi ya kwamba watapata hiyo Ph.D, utafanya nini kuhakikisha wameipata? Hiyo ni changamoto yangu kwangu. Asanteni.
Dr. Florence, congratulations for this far you have come. Now, one time I went to a church, and then the preacher was preaching, and then he said, "You are not a professor, you are a dropout." I opened my ears, and that word entered my spirit, and I said I will never be a dropout. So I started that walk. That is when I met my learned Dr. Florence on the way. So we have been encouraging each other until where she has gone. I will follow him in December. Wow. God bless you. I encourage young ladies. Ladies, please hear, and hear well. We are taking over.
We were 4 ladies in our staff at Lucia Secondary School. Then we encouraged each other, let's start. I'm the only one who remained. The rest went, but Madam went further. I'm so proud of you, my sister. You cried. We cried together as I encourage you. Above all, God was our pillar, and I knew this day would come. I'm proud to be associated with a professor who is a friend and my sister. You are a pillar in our society, not just in your home. I'm sure our children are learning from you. The family always is a pillar for any success.
Asanteni kwa sherehe hii. Congratulations, Florence. Pongezi kabisa, you are such an inspiration. You know, Florence is so humble, and I think she lives what is said in 1 Peter 5:5. God resists the proud, but He gives grace
to the humble.
To the humble. I think God has given you the grace, and honestly speaking, I think this is only the beginning for you. We thank you. We would like to appreciate the family for giving you the support. I'm sure they gave you the support. So that indeed this celebration is not just for you, but it's for the family as well. Here as a church, because this family worships at Kisii Central Church, we are really, really proud of you. And we appreciate the fact that Florence and the Mugunde family who are in our home church have such an achievement to their name. Pongezi, may God bless you. Congratulations.
Amjamboni. Okay, kwa majina naitwa Glorin Kiamuto. Dr. Florence is like my mom. She's like a mom to me. Yeye ndiye amenilea tangu nikiwa mdogo hadi wakati huu nikiwa na shida nimemwambia. So she's always there to listen to me, and she's a great inspiration to us all. Tumefurahia sana. Congratulations sana. Mungu aendelee kukujalia. You are a great example to us. Hata pia sisi tufunze watoto wetu wakuje kuwa doctors pia. Mungu aendelee kukubariki. Thanks so much for always taking good care of us and for being there for us. Mungu akusaidie. Asante.
Habari ya jioni. Kwa majina naitwa Neli. Dr. Florence is my aunt. Katika hii pia nifike kwa nani. Asante.
Dr. Florence is my aunt. She has greatly inspired me. Pia mimi nitasoma nikushinde.
I have had you call Florence Dr. Florence. I think it's important we make the clarification. You either call her Florence or Dr. Nyarenchi. Now, a lot has been said about how Florence cried when she was doing her Ph.D. I will not go into that, but it's true. It was very tough, and what really irritated her is that my concern was on the document. Not her. So every time she would tell me, what is this you are calling document all the time? Why is the focus on the document? Because I remember that during her progress, at some time she began to have complications. Eye complications, back complications. And she would come and tell me I have a backache and whatnot and so on. And then I would lift the document and say, so what do we now do with the document? And at one time she was so irritated with this thing about the document, that I remember I took her for tea, you know? I said, let me buy you tea so that we can talk about the document. You know, when we started talking about the document, she got so irritated, she walked away and left me with my tea. So the journey has been tough. But as Moremi pointed out, I think it was either Moremi or Anne, I think it was also Daktari pointed out. If you look at that document, it is obviously a very superior document.
Yes.
Somebody here talked about resilience, and I think that it was one of the colleagues from the church and the friends who have known her for a long time. Let me tell you something about it. When I came in and began teaching them coursework, I was the main teacher for coursework. They were a class of 7. Out of that class, they then completed the coursework, and the transcript is here to speak for itself. She did very brilliantly, with quite a number of A's, I think almost all of them. Then now we moved into this thing we are calling the document. In other words, the entire class, not even one of them, survived that initial scrutiny. But as we were working with her in the proposal stage, I gave her those red things. And she asked me, are you trying to tell me I don't understand English? I saying I don't understand English. He read you today. But the good thing about Florence, and someone pointed that out, is that you'll fight, but she'll come back. Florence, as far as I'm concerned, you are extremely competent. As competent as anybody who went to Oxford, as competent as anybody who went to Harvard. I can assure you.
Yes.
I'm telling you this here today. She will be a professor. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Remember that the study she was doing, by the way, so that I can touch on it a little bit. She was studying film. At Kiss University, you know, we don't have a film department. Let's start with that. We don't have a film department. She was studying film. Number two, she was studying something about the Rwandese in Rwanda. Now, you know, she was trying to understand the genocide in Rwanda and how the politics in Rwanda has been organized to have led to that genocide. That is really the thing she was doing. So one of her legs was in sociology, the other was in political science, the other was in film, and of course she was in the Department of Literature. So she was looking at that, how the politics has been organized. But you know, she didn't have to travel to Rwanda. So she has to reconstruct this discussion, this conversation about the Rwandan genocide from a desktop kind of discussion. And for me, I think that the fact that she pulled it off and it became a perfect document, Florence. Document. I want to thank you for that. I'm very, very sincere. Thank you for that. So, nawashukuru sana. I thanked you earlier. You were not in. We have become friends, very good friends, family friends. You know, Ian and the others, Mzee and so on. And I think that this is friendship that we have created that will last a lifetime. I think I want to conclude by saying that a short while ago, I asked the administrator, and I think you followed up, yes, of a group where we belong. Only those who have Ph.D. Gusi, it's called Minto Scholars. If you have a PhD, we invite you. But if you don't have one, so we have invited. She's now a member of the Gusi Scholars.
Thank you so much. I don't want to repeat what has been said here, but what I could say, thank you so much for all my friends who have spared their time. You know, Kenya, we are in the run, and everybody is very busy. Friday is a very short day. People have rescheduled their programs and they have come here to sit down with us. I thank you so much. This is a very important occasion, especially for our family. We have gone through hills and forests. It is women ministry. I wish you were all here. Mwimbe ile wimbo ya Waisraeli wakimeso na maji in the wilderness for many days. Actually, I liken this to that. Because mama amekuwa na shida tu. You know, you can comfort somebody, but inafika mwisho. What do I do? Let me tell you, most men are cowards. Yani, mtu akisikia huyu professor, the next thing anauliza bwanaka anafanya nini? They know, man, you cannot go for higher nini. I know, most of you. I'm sorry for that. Ndoro, you let me come to Kisii University. Thank you so much. Dr. Meta, thank you so much. You are good trainers. I know Madam, since we met, she was such a young lady, but what I saw in her is intelligence. I said, no, this is a good person. By my career, I was a civil servant. Maybe that's why I didn't go to class as you did. But I didn't like to read much like that. Even though I could go to class and read, our chances of getting promoted was because of the civil service. It's a very corrupt thing. Her line was good. She could climb up like that. Which actually what has she's a God-fearing lady.
Wow.
She has been in church. I think they can testify. She has been sleeping in church, not going to church, sleeping there. Praying. Sleeping alone in the house. Used to up to around saa 8. Me am asleep. Nasema saa 10 ameamka. That was very nice
determination.
These kids of mine were going to school. In fact, God likes us a lot. We took these people to very expensive schools. She was also going to college, but we managed. These guys are good. Yani, when we were mourning, they were here. They are here when we are happy. Wakati mzee alienda, you almost came, all of you. In fact, the old campus, you were here. We were very happy. We are very happy today. We are going very far. I want to be brief. So that, driving in the night is tedious. Probably I'll produce these guys.
Yeah. Very important.
And very fast. So I start from the youngest?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe. Yeah, you can talk. Tell them.
Okay. Ivy Mugunde, the daughter to Dr. Nyarenchi.
Wow.
Yeah, we're very happy to be here today. We thank you all for coming to support us. This is a very big day for us. Yeah, and Mom, we're very proud of you. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm Derek Mugunde, second born to
Derek, ungetoa hivi wa kwanza.
Ndio wakutana njiani.
Tumsalimie.
Yeah, so we've been waiting for this day for a very long time. Yeah, we are so happy it finally came. We are so proud of our mom. Ametuonyesha ametufunza kuwa resilient kabisa, because we've seen the challenges she's gone through and we apply that in our lives. Unajua tu huku nje, you have to be very very resilient to make it. Yeah, we are very happy that all of you came. Wow, we thank you a lot. Na haiwezi kuwa sherehe kama tutakula keki, so tunangoja hiyo keki.
Oh, by the way,
that's where we are going. That's where we are going.
I didn't.
Derek. What about this guy?
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you watched him there.
Come on.
I was prepared. You got ambushed.
All right, let's talk about that.
Yeah, and for the Kenyatta University family, we want to thank you a lot. I did my attachment at your university. These people here are like the best. They are very welcoming. Yeah, and they are excellent colleagues to my mom. So thank them for that. I'm sorry, speech yangu.
I'm growing.
You are okay.
Yeah, Ian. So this guy was in Laikipia. Afuate mkono wa mama. Huyu amemaliza by the way. Amemaliza na ngojea graduation yake November.
Wow.
Maybe we will be sitting here also. She's waiting. She was in Bayster. This guy, Buka amekuja. Huyo sasa ndio ndache ile kijiji. Yale kingine.
Good evening. Ian Nyarenchi Mugunde. I'm the firstborn to Dr. Nyarenchi, and I'm very proud. Whenever I go, I'll be telling people I'm a son to I finished my degree in journalism, and definitely I cannot stop there because my mom has gone to the highest level. So as soon as possible, I want to start doing my master's, then go to the Ph.D. I want to thank all of you for coming here today. It's a very important day to us. And I want to thank the supervisors for helping my mom through her journey until she has finished. It's been a long journey. She's been through a lot, but through that, we've learned a lot. We've learned that life is not that easy. Not everything is given to you on a silver platter. You have to work for everything. And through hard work, everything is possible. To the guys from KU, thank you a lot. You are great colleagues and friends to my mom, and you've supported her a lot in everything through the lows and highs. Thank you so much.
Yes. This is the reason why we are here. Moja mbili tatu. Again. Thank you so much.
Good evening, my friends and relatives and colleagues.
Good evening.
Dr. I'm so delighted today. I don't even have words to tell you how happy I am. Because you know, you could call friends and relatives and no one comes. But I'm just like, wow. I really have friends and relatives that I can really rely on. So I thank you so much, and I want to ask God to bless you every time so that we continue having this friendship even beyond the PhD that we are celebrating today. So firstly, or rather secondly, I've thanked you all. I would like to thank him, Eli there, for having been there for me throughout, from when he brought me to his home when I was very young, like he said. But he believed in me, he loved me. Throughout, I've never seen love lacking anywhere since he held my hand. He is a true human being. Yeah, sometimes I would, on my PhD journey, I would throw tantrums like they have talked about here. I'm one person that can throw tantrums. Yeah, when I feel that you're not taking me rightly, I can tell you that to hell with you, Naniache chai, like I left Daktari. And Anayo chai. And I sometimes tell him that too. I don't just tell my friends and supervisors and colleagues when I'm angry. So you can imagine how much he endures. He has learned to live with me, and I have learned to live with him too. And you will be surprised to learn that we don't quarrel. Because he understands me and I understand him, we are living a very harmonious life. These guys here tell me that, Mom, we are one of the best families. That when our colleagues see pictures, they ask me, are these your parents? Because sometimes we put on goggles, all of us, and capes, and we are photo there. And sometimes I look young and I'm not. So they tell me, is this really your mom? Huyu ni baba yenu? So I want to thank God for that, and thank this family here because they've been wonderful. In fact, without them, I wouldn't achieve anything. Yeah, I wouldn't do it alone. It's been a long journey. I wouldn't do it alone without them, and I've written it in my acknowledgement. I wouldn't as well do without my supervisors. They walked me from the first step. When I was crawling, I would fall and they would lift me up till I knew how to walk. And now they have graduated me when I can run. So I'm so grateful for that. And to my colleagues here, I think God knew why he took me to KU. When I went there and I used to cry about the PhD, we talked about crying, and it was indeed crying. For you to finish a PhD, you have to cry 1,000 times before you finish it, because it's a training that you're being given. You're going to supervise others too. And professors and docs here cannot allow you to go when you're going to do a shoddy job, because you're going to kill these young ones who are coming, who are going to be placed in your hands so that you guide them. Yeah, the other day I was given a master's student to supervise before I even graduate. So now I was telling Daktari that, you know, I've been given a master's student and I haven't graduated. So he told me, okay, now tables have changed. It is you. that I'm basing my argument on the document. Now let's see how you handle it. And always remember that the focal point is the document. Yeah. So now I think I'm better placed. In fact, I don't fear. When I saw the document, I said, okay, I think I've received enough training to deal with this document. And yeah, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So as much as I cried, I gained a milestone. And it is the crying, the tears, that have brought us today here. Had I not cried, we wouldn't be here today. Because my colleagues, my 6 colleagues who chose not to cry, have not graduated. In fact, I've graduated alone from a class of 7. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations. Yeah. So to the young ones here, crying is not the end of the road. It cannot kill your dreams. So I'd like to encourage you to focus on whatever you're doing, whether it is studies or trade or whatever you are good at. Just focus. Don't lose your focus, even if things seem so rough. Just shove them aside and focus, and you will attain your goal. And as you focus, put God first. Never think that you'll do anything on your own. Yeah, Elia said that I used to sleep in church. Yes, I used to fast. When Daktari would be so hard on me and would tell me that the document, I don't want to hear about Florence. Florence and the document are 2 different things. And then I would ask him, now, if Florence and the document are 2 different things, it is Florence doing the document. If Florence dies, will the document survive? And then he tells me it is the document. So now, I used to go to church and pray. Yeah, Lord, give me grace. Give me grace, because I feel like I've reached the end, you know. I'm almost dying. I mean, give me the will to continue. And God answered me. Yes, He did answer me. And finally, I got the right focus and I got to finish. So I'd like to thank my supervisors so much. May God bless you both for having taken me through. Like he said, He began with me from masters. When I came from Kabianga, I was at Kabianga, we transferred to TC University, and then met him, and then again he supervised me Ph.D. with Dr. Nyandoro. So I would like to appreciate you so much. May God bless you. We cannot give you anything. It's only God's blessings. To my colleagues, I would like to thank you so much, because you are the ones that made me pull through. Your encouragements, you never know how you encouraged me. So humble suggestions that you gave me. Prof here, you wouldn't even know he's a professor. Yeah, you wouldn't know these are doctors. You know, they come down to your level and they tell you that, oh, my sister there told me that you're crying. When I had printed my thesis, the final one, my supervisor looked at it and found that there was no comma. He told me that you will redo. And I had borrowed money from my brother, 30 or 20,000, to print this one. So she went downstairs and cried. And the supervisor was at the stairs looking at her cry. So when she cried and went home, he wrote a message that, have you finished crying? Finally, she had to redo that. Yeah, so that is how this life is. Yeah, it cannot just be easy, you know. If it is easy, then you never attain anything. So as much as it was painful, I'm glad that I'm done and I'm polished now. So thank you very much. To my church friends, yeah, there are very many here. Some came later. I would like to thank you very much for standing with me. Those songs we used to sing used to encourage me a lot. The devotions, the sermons that you talked about, and everything else gave me the will to continue. Elder Ndemo, thank you very much. You are our church elder here, and what we do together actually puts us together and drives us closer to God. So I'd like to really thank you so much. To Madam Grace and the rest of the school, the teachers I was with at high school, I want to thank you too. And to my family, both from my side and my husband's side, I want to thank you so much. And may God bless you for coming here to share with us this joy. Asante sana. Mungu awabariki nyote. Mmefanikisha hii siku na tunaikabidhi kwa Mungu aendelee kutuongoza siku zote. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Let's clap for Daktari.
Congratulations, I have seen the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for me. And I have come back with a new song to sing. My God is good. Yes, I will come again with a new song of praise. My God is good. Congratulations.
Jubilation, congratulations, no more tribulation. I bring you good news where you cannot refuse. Hold on, I told you with Christ that you can never lose. Well, God, woman, I beg you give me your attention. Very, very soon you will share your testimony. One by one you will tell your testimony. Bigger than money, we say sweeter than honey.
Congratulations, you've seen the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you. And you'll come back with a new song to sing. Your God is good.
One day
you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Congratulations.
Sit down on the rhythm like a king on a throne. And I put you alongside the day. Two and we together in a celebration.